Jody, and she is a great friend. She's lived here in my town for 19 years. Then she moved and tried to find someone and just wanted to come back. I was so excited. So now she's been down here she drives from West Jordan to Nephi every 4 weeks, so once a month. And yeah, it's about an hour, isn't it?
Yeah.
And anyway, so we have had a lot of fun through a lot of years. So I appreciate her driving every 4 weeks. Now, I love for you guys to see this because she has some curl, she has some body. It's not way kinky, but so I just want to show you guys with this curl, this cute cut. She likes it short in the back. Obviously, we've said it time and time again. We just really don't want to deal with the back. Yep, it's just nice to take this back off so we don't have to worry about it. Okay, then I'm just gonna undo that for a second. And then I like to just take my little trimmers, come along here. Whoops, there we go. So you can always see if you just comb down, you can see any little stragglers that you may have. Okay, so now that I've cleaned this up, I just come up to the top. She likes it short up here too, so I just point cut into this. She just wants enough to like pull the flat iron up so it will stick up. And if you have cowlicks back here, like little cowlicks that kind of come this way, this is a great cut because it just stands up. So it's a really good cut for cowlicks. Because a lot of people have a hard time, you know, taking those cowlicks and having them mind and stay where they want them to stay. So sometimes you either have to, you know, grow it longer where the cowlicks are so it has enough weight to hold it, or have a fun cut like this and just have it stand up because it wants to stand up anyway. Might as well go with what it wants, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was nice when she had her surgery. It's so short that even if you don't have time to style it like with a flat iron like we're going to, it's just a good cut to even just have if you don't do it, if that makes sense. It's cut in a cute style. So, right, Jody?
Yes.
Was it easy when?
Yeah. Low maintenance.
Yes, low maintenance. That's the words. That's good. Low maintenance. Yeah, so with Jody, what we do, she comes, gets it cut. She comes back in 4 weeks and gets it cut. And then that third time we color her hair, which we just add some caramel highlights throughout the top and the front. So she's out her haircuts this time, or her color. So next time we cut will be her color. So that's what's nice. If you don't want to color your hair all the time, this is a great cut because it looks darling even when the color is growing out. Okay, so same thing back here. I'm just point cutting into that. Then I come on the sides. There's the other phone going, imagine that. Okay, so I'm resting my fingers against her head. So I'm actually cutting it to finger length back here. So if you have really tiny fingers and you're cutting, sorry, I'm gonna come this way, then it's obviously gonna be shorter to the head. And I like to just comb that hair out and take this down. So I comb it again, Okay, now the other side, you can see where I've cut before. See where I cut before? That's the guide point. Point cut into that. Follow that down. And it's kind of funny because when people see short hair, they're like, oh, you don't need a haircut. But when you have short hair, it's like, ooh, I need a haircut.
Yeah, gets thick.
Yeah, it does. It definitely gets thick, especially Jody. So her hair is more fine, but she has a ton of it. So it's kind of like my sister's. If you've seen her haircut, it's just a good haircut for, you know, a lot of hair, but it's more fine. Okay, and you can see that length and this length. So I'm gonna hold this up. You can see where I've cut already here and the edge here. So I just take that off. Okay, and then like before, I just comb by the ear and hold that, and then just take this short to where it's gone behind her ear. I'm gonna come this way. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, now this top, she likes to have it stick out here. So we're not like going way, I mean, she likes her bangs to come this way, but we want it kind of short through this area so it will just stand up and be easy. So you just come straight across. You don't need to angle up or anything. Because some haircuts, if you're wanting it longer in the front, you need to angle up so you don't take that length off. But we like it short and messy, so yeah. Yes. So we want it to come straight forward here. Okay, and then the sides, I pull her sides out. Point cut into that, and like I say, you can take from this area, it's that guide point, and then you just go up from that guide point of where you've cut from the back. That's how you connect it. Okay, same thing right here. Just gonna hold this out. Okay, and then I'm just gonna hold this here, connect that back to this front, and just come up, take this length off. Come down here and just take little, just go, you know, open shut on your shears to come in and just take some of that length off, but yet have some space in between so it's more wispy. See how it has, you know, you can get it to the length you want, but then there's pieces in between, so it's not just one chunk, okay? Okay, now the other side, same thing here. You're gonna hold this out. Take that, hold this out. You can see that guide point there. That connects with the top. Okay, comb this down. Again, so this back, I'm gonna take this off and then hold this down. Take that length. You always kind of want to just keep moving the hair. You know what I mean? Just kind of brush it, move it, see where it's going to go. Again, open and shut, little movements of your shears to take that hair out in between. And if you need to take a little bit of length, you can take a little bit of length. Okay, then I always like to double check and make sure the sides are obviously the same length. Sorry, I'm gonna come this way. So it looks like we're a little long here. So we're gonna take this, see that little corner? We're gonna take that off. Oh, gonna grab my other comb here. Okay, that's better. All right, now for the bangs. She really likes some Pixie. So I'm just gonna spray this down a tiny bit. You doing good, Jody?
Yep.
Okay. Then I like to just comb this down and come in. I'm gonna come on this side so you don't see my arm the whole time. So you see my shears. Okay, so come in this way. Open, shut, open, shut, open, shut. Same thing. You just want to take little tiny chunks out of here. Okay, then just a little bit of length. I'm just kind of coming across here so we can take a little bit of the length. Okay, there we go. All right, now texturizing is the key to a fun shortcut, okay? Even if you feel like you have thin hair and you don't want to, just do it, I promise. It will help it stand. That's a huge key. Okay, so I'm gonna come through here, about a 1/2 inch up. I'm gonna start texturizing. I open and shut my shears as I go out on the hair strand. I do a tiny bit more on her sides here just because it's thick through this area. So I don't want her to feel bulky within the 4 weeks that, you know, when she comes back. So I do like to take a little bit more through this area just because it can get bulky through that area. So I come to about here in the back. Like I say, that's really gonna help hold that up. Now through this front part and the top part, like I say, she likes it really chunky and piecey. So I like to take my razor and kind of just go up the hair strand and take a little chunk out. It just makes it more piecey, especially when you use the product to show, you know, to stand it up. Just like to take a little bit through the top. And I'll do a little bit over here on this side. Okay, now you can always lift up, do this. If it stays up, then that's enough texture. If it's still kind of plopping down, then you might need a little bit more. Okay, so I'm just gonna comb this out. Then we are going to use the root lifter. The root lifter will help it stand up. You just spray it here in the roots. The other thing I love about the root lifter is if you don't like to do your hair every day, if you feel like you need some more oomph in the morning, you just spray it in your hair and then you heat activate it. Okay, so you just rub that in. That's the Reshape Root Lifter. This is the Moxie Magnifying Mousse, just 1 squirt. You just rub it in your hands. It's very concentrated. And if you use more than 1 squirt, you're gonna feel it. So just use 1 squirt. It's hard to get used to because the old mousse, you fill your hand with it, but this you only need 1 squirt. Okay, now I'm gonna go back and forth with my fingers in the back. And this dry down. If you guys have any questions about the products, just email me. I'll help you through it, or get you what you need. Or if you're having any issues with a haircut, anything like that, just get with me and I would love to help you. Okay, so it's about 80% dry. This is where the Epic brush comes in handy. You go back and forth, and what this does is it helps get the fullness that you want. So go back in the back and just come down here. Now, these brushes can be used on all lengths of hair. This, obviously, with short hair, helps with volume. If it's medium hair, it's great to dry. And long hair, it's really easy to comb through long hair with this Epic brush. It's my favorite out of any brush I've ever used, so I love it. There's actually a link below, so if you need an Epic brush too, it's just easy for you down there. You can just click on it and grab you one. Okay, so I just take the flat iron in here. We're just gonna hold this up. She just takes it straight out from the head. Of course, just back here, you know, she just puts it in like this and just pulls straight out. And, you know, for a while, she actually wore her hair more curled, so she'd dry it. And you guys seen how it's curled like this, it's curled. So she used to wear it like curled in like that. And, you know, so if you guys like it like that, you can do it that way. Or you can do like we are doing now, and she's wearing it more straight and more spiky. You can bend it. So if you don't have curl in your hair and it's straight, and you like that look, you can just come in here and see you just kind of barely turn it like that, and you can see how it's curled. Okay, so if you're wanting the straight look, you just pull it straight out from your head. And she likes her bangs, you know, down on her forehead straight. So just do this. Okay, and then so over here, I'm just going to hold that out and straighten it out again. But yeah, I'm glad that you asked that, because some people love that look. So that is a way, if you have the straight hair or only curl in a certain area, that's how you can curl it. So, okay, then 2 drops of my oil. If you do have thin hair, there's a light oil that you can use. This is the Rejuvenate. This helps condition, helps shine. It's definitely not heavy, which is nice, and it won't, you know, won't coat your hair. So after a while, because some oils will feel good at first, and then after you use them for a little bit, your hair is like heavy and it just feels like it won't do anything, and that's why, because it's built onto the hair. Okay, the clay, just a little fingertip, and rub it in good. And then I like to tell people, just like grab at your hair. Just grab at it like this, okay? Okay, sorry, I'm gonna turn her to the mirror so I can get these cute bangs pieced out the way we want them. Okay, you doing good?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna take a little bit right here. That's what's fun. After you get done drying and you see where everything is, you can cut more if you need to. So, but you guys can see, so she's out, gosh, Jody, how long ago did we color it? It would have been, what, 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, so we color it every 3rd month.
Yeah.
And so her next color is next time. So you can see her color is grown out quite a bit, but how cute is it with this cut? Like, you don't notice it, you know, it almost like makes the ends look, I don't know, it's really fun. So it's a good cut to grow out the color with. So anyway, okay, so there is that. And then I'm just going to spray. This one, so there's two hairsprays. This one's the Strong Flexi Hold, and then there's another one that is the Refinish Control Hairspray. So if you like a softer feel, and this is still soft, but it just has more hold. So the other thing I love about this one is the twist top. So if you travel a lot, this one's good. This one's a spray that it sprays a lot at once. Then you lock it this way, so if you travel, it's good because you lock it here. And then the next one you can turn, and it's just a light spray, okay? But it's a really good, so I love it. Of course, I always have it on the strong spray. I like it. But anyway, it holds, but it's soft, okay? So that's what I love about this hairspray. Like the next morning, it's easier to get up and kind of comb out your hair because it's not that stiff hairspray, and I do love that. So, okay, I'm just going to turn her around so you can see the look. And Jody, thank you so much, my dear. Yeah, for letting us videotape you. She's a doll. You guys, thank you so much for your support. I would love to help you if you need help. Go ahead and jump on our email down below. I do giveaways and send out weekly tips for your hair and things like that. So jump on in and we will hopefully pick your name for the next giveaway. Okay, thanks guys. Have a good day. See ya.